Thank you for taking the time to consider these humble yet confident words, and at least to appreciate the courage for me to get past my own, what's the word I want? Hesitation and maybe a slight level of fear of not being helpful to everyone that I might encounter. I know that's impossible to help or please everyone that you meet. But I certainly do not intend to waste your time or give you something or share something with you that you do not need. But my main intention is to share with you just my one minor, probably worthwhile of ignoring data point on this subject called resilience. But thank you once again. It's kind of related to the topic that you clicked on for this episode, when the push started with a shove. And it came to me when I was considering or reconsidering when a position of content, no, not content, content, same word, but a different meaning. Coming from a position of content, that suddenly got startled with an abrupt shock and shake. But maybe it would apply to not just content, but also content. The same impact or the same impetus would have a similar effect, a sudden shock and shake. But that also leads me into the need to talk about resilience, about that connectedness in someone and with someone you have become very familiar with, like a spouse or a dear friend or relative. You don't even have to concern yourself with the what ifs or the if then situations. That or this is really a reflection of the good life, the good times. But what about the bad and ugly and indifferent times and conditions as well? You know, if that ever-changing thing called life, given that, the wisdom of resilience in those good, bad, and ugly and indifferent environments should now give you more clarity and focus, or at least give you the best available clarity and focus in that moment. Should, meaning if you have taken a time or made the space in your observations to use and define those organic, curious questions regarding your purpose and message during your visit here on this earth. Yes, also and selfishly with your visit with me in these 500 seconds. But more importantly, your visit with yourself, with your creator, with your world, and on your journey. I pray that you have posed and raised those questions to yourself and have learned to listen to the indicators, not the answers, but listen to the indicators, maybe even the echo, the sound of your voice asking yourself those kind of questions. And I said that to be clear, asking those kind of questions is not the expectation or with the expectation of answers or ironclad statements that says, this is what you will do. I know that's another sidebar discussion on this topic, but it is a reference to what drives me as well. So pardon this slight departure from the main topic today. Again, about my currency in and to and from music. It came from me listening to one of my favorite bands of all time. The name is Go-Go Penguin. Go-Go Penguin. They are a fantastic jazz progressive trio, if you will. They produce a song called "The Antidote is in the Poison." The antidote is in the poison. Just think, or more importantly, observe that. I have no expertise or that kind of alchemy or chemistry background to give you an in-depth discussion about the truth of that statement, that the antidote might be in the poison. But that statement, and that song too from Go-Go Penguin, makes sense to me, and it resonates with my heart, and connects me to and forward with my statement about the value of organic and curious questions. Those kind of questions have and contain the very answers that you need on your journey. Notice I didn't say what you want on your journey. Those questions contain what you need to move forward with love, positive, and yes in your heart. As I understand, as I appreciate some things about medicine, some of those innovations or cures come from or out of a very nefarious and questionable nexus. A poison for destructive or adverse intentions, but somehow, whoever they were, may have reconfigured that into something kind of good. But in the examples of and approaches towards your own resilience, they don't have to come from or through the bad and ugly or indifferent door. Remember, I intend to focus on the good side, even though I will deviate into the bad, ugly, and indifferent side of town as well. I do that as well. Each day, and in as many moments you can remain aware of, reset your defined and positive desire, discipline, and drive to startle yourself off the beaten path of contentedness and onto another brand new trail never traveled until now. Consider this discussion as that push that started with a shove into your own resilience, onto a brand new trail and path forward, into a new set of unknowns that you are not destined to know. You're not destined to know the unknowns. That's why they're called unknowns. It's just for you to go through that new territory with resilience. Stay safe. Stay present. Stay current. And remember, no matter where you are in this world, please remember and share with someone that you don't even know and or love. Hey, it's always 820.